Well, it's about that time.
What time is it?
We need to do some serious meal prepping, snack prepping, because I need to be able to feed my family on a budget from hotel rooms without going out to eat. So come with me today. We're gonna do some cooking, we're gonna do some packing. Hopefully I'll be able to show you saving money on the road and what it looks like here in 2025. Let's go. So the first thing I'm gonna get started on are the dinners. I'm gonna meal prep a couple of dinners to take with us. So let's get started with our dinner for tonight, actually, in our hotel room. I won't freeze this one, I'll stick it in the fridge. Okay, we are now prepping the easiest meal of all to prep. It's literally 4 ingredients, because I'm gonna add this, the piece de resistance.
And the pièce de résistance.
So I have a pot of water coming to a boil. I'm just gonna brown up this sausage, and this is gonna be our dinner for the first night because it's easy, all my kids love it, and I already have everything here in the house. So I always buy these sausages when they're on sale and then freeze them all and use them all the time in applications like this. Pasta, lasagna, they're great for breakfast burritos. I use them in everything. Soups, I use this in soups also. It's delicious. And because we are leaving tomorrow, I'm actually not gonna freeze this one. Cooked pasta doesn't reheat great. The texture gets a little weird if you're not gonna reboil it again. So this one will just be in the fridge, but we are eating it tomorrow. So it's not like it's sitting around forever. Oh, yep. Meat masher. I'll catch you back here on the flip-flop once this is all brown. Okay, my sausage is about there. I love these brown crispy bits. So in goes my pasta sauce. This is the one I'm using today. Any kind is fine. And if you're wearing a white shirt, step back. I'm also going to dump in this entire block of Boursin cheese. Any flavor is fine. And I did splash it all over myself. Look at that, all over myself. Okay, I gotta go soak these pants. Anyway, just mix this together until it all melts and we'll add the pasta. I'll see you back here with the new pants. And what's great about this actually is because we're not eating it until tomorrow, the pasta is gonna soak in all the extra juices and be really flavorful. So I gotta get out my meal prep containers, put this into my meal prep dishes, and into the fridge it goes, ready for the trip.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so good.
Oh man. Are you even cooking if you don't pour it on the counter? And your clothes?
And your dog.
And your dog. Next up, we have Korean beef bowls, a family favorite, a staple. We are going to be freezing these and we'll pull them out in a couple of days. All of our hotels have microwaves, so that should be no sweat, but I do need some plastic silverware to bring with us. So let's go find some of that right now. I'll go find that and you guys can watch how to put together the Korean beef bowls. They're awesome. For my meal prepped Korean beef bowls, we're gonna start with my sauce. And I have about 3 pounds of beef, so I'm going to triple this recipe. The recipe I'll leave down below is the actual for 1 pound of ground beef. But I got a lot of hungry boys in my family, which means we're gonna have a lot of sauce, a lot of rice, and a lot of meat. I have 3/4 cups of brown sugar. Remember, this is 3 pounds of ground beef. This is gonna be a lot. It's basically equal parts brown sugar and soy sauce. So we will also do 3/4 cups of soy sauce. Don't worry, we want it to be flavorful. It's going to be okay. I've made this dish so many times, I am very confident. For 1 serving, we would do 2 teaspoons of sesame oil. And because we're doing way more than that, we're gonna do a couple of tablespoons instead. 2 tablespoons of sesame oil. This stuff is strong, but I really love the earthiness that it has. It's so delicious. And this is personal preference. We're gonna do crushed red pepper flakes. My family can handle a good amount. This is probably a full teaspoon. And after you cook for a while, you get really good at estimating what that looks like. So I have a teaspoon right here. Usually people are like, that's way more than a teaspoon. I'm gonna show you, that is a teaspoon. If you don't like the spice, you bring it back. You don't have to do that much, but we like it. We like our mouths to burn.
That's a spicy meatball.
Next up, I'm gonna do some ground ginger. We will also do a teaspoon of this. Fresh is also fine if you have it hanging around, but dried is great for the pantry. This is the base of the sauce, but if you have other things hanging around, feel free to add it now. I'll give you some examples. So my neighbor gave me these when she moved to Germany, and I'm trying to use them up. So I'm just gonna throw them in. Ponzu sauce, delicious. Sweet Thai chili sauce, also good. I'm just gonna do, I don't know, like a quarter cup, probably a little less, and a couple of tablespoons of the ponzu. All the flavors will meld, it'll be delicious, it'll be fine. So I'm gonna give it a little whisk and set it to the side while I get a large pan ready on the stove, because remember, 3 pounds of ground beef, it's a lot. So this is just a ton of sauce, but it's gonna be amazing. And because we will be serving our bowls over rice, we're gonna cook some in the Instant Pot. I have this Calrose rice that I'm trying to use up. It literally does not matter what rice you use. I have this one, got it at the discount store for super cheap. So we will finish it. I like this one because it's super sticky. So that's 2 cups. And not quite 4. That's like 3.5 cups of rice, which would be perfect for my family. For 3.5 cups of rice, I am going to add about 5.5 cups of water. You can also make this in a rice cooker. I use my Instant Pot for the rice cooker. Pot on the stove, it's all whatever. Make sure it is on seal. Make sure you plug it in. And then my Instant Pot has a rice button, so I'm just gonna do that. Here's my 3 pounds of ground beef, and I did not put any oil in this pan because it has a good amount of fat in it already, so I just didn't add it. And I'm using my favorite meat masher that I got from Dollar Tree or Family Dollar. Still going strong. This is, I believe, a 14-inch, really deep Hexclad pan. Hexclad did send me this pan last year sometime, and I gotta say, I've been using this for about 8 months now. I freaking love it. It's one of my favorite pans. It hasn't scratched. I put it in the dishwasher, and it's awesome for a family. I have some green onion. Now you can save this and put it on fresh at the end. I just don't prefer that because I don't love raw onion. It's too sharp tasting for me. So I just prefer it cooked. So I'm putting it in now. Next up is garlic. Now I don't have any fresh garlic at the moment, so I'm using this squeezy tube. These are so convenient. You could also use jarlic. You could use garlic powder. It's literally whatever. But this is a lot of beef, so I'm gonna do a hefty amount of garlic in there. So we'll cook all this together until it's cooked through. Meat is cooked, so here comes the sauce. Mmm, yummy. And we just have to simmer this for a couple of minutes, bring it all together. All right, it's time to put together our beef bowls. And I've got 5 people I need to serve, so 5 meal prep containers. I grabbed these from Sam's Club. They're just the Hefty brand, and they're excellent for things like this because I can freeze them and microwave them and all that stuff. So I'll show you one. That's probably 1 cup of rice, and I have hungry boys, so I'm gonna do more. Maybe 1.5. I didn't measure, it might be 2. So I will wait until it cools off, but look how full this is. And this is how I'm going to freeze it, just like this. And then on the day of eating, we'll put on some extra sauce, probably some cucumber and shredded carrot. I do have a little bit of leftover rice in this container, so I'm gonna use these freezer cubes. I believe these are the 1 cup freezing sizes, but they have lines on the middle that are a 1/2 cup. And I've been freezing rice a lot like this, and I really like it. It's really easy to pull it out for lunch later. I've been using these little, I guess Super Cubes is the name brand. So if you want a link to the ones that I have and that I've been using a ton over the last 6 months, I will leave a link in the doobly-doo. And did you hear this new research that if you freeze like bread and rice and pasta, refrigerate or freeze, I can't remember which, maybe it's both, it lowers the glycemic index of the starch? Isn't that fascinating? I don't know why. All I know is that it does. Hashtag science. I'm definitely going to be packing some muffins, and if you want to check out how I made these, you can go see that right now. Up next, I am going to be mixing up both of these Kodiak Cakes muffins to take with us. These will be snacks in the car, and because our hotels have free breakfast, they won't actually be for breakfast, but they're a great side for lunch and great snacks. So I have the double chocolate and the lemon bloob, which are family favorites here. So I'm just following the instructions on the back. 2 dozen muffins. Here we go. Okay, time to pack the dry goods bag. So these are gonna be snacky items, lunch goods, also snacky items that are not dinners. All of our hotels come with free breakfast, and something that's really important to know, I paid $0 for all of these hotels. I cashed in a ton of my travel rewards so we could stay at these hotels for free. We're doing this trip because my second to youngest son qualified for a huge gymnastic meet, and it's close enough that we can drive to it. Hallelujah. It was going to cost so much money just for the hotels, and I didn't really want to do that, but I wanted to support him in his sport. So I do have a Marriott credit card that gives you a bunch of free nights, and I went ahead and used all of them for this trip. If you're interested in credit card churning or anything like that, I've been doing it for a very long time. I'll leave like a video I made about it down below if you want to go check it out, what it means, how it works. This is not for people who have a hard time with debt or trying to get out of debt. This is like advanced level travel hacking. So if you think you would be too tempted to spend money with like extra credit cards, don't do it. So I have these 2 huge bins of muffins. I actually don't think they're gonna fit in this bag with everything else. So also on the trip, we're gonna be bringing our own drinks and electrolytes. And oh my gosh, what's this? Does Element have a brand new flavor? Lemonade salt? What? Fortunately, Element is sponsoring today's video. Let me tell you about them real quick. This bike ride sponsored by Element's new flavor. You wanna try it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lemonade salt has taken over all the other flavors as my favorite flavor. This box will not be shared with my kids. They can have all the other flavors, which are still great, by the way. But this one, oh my gosh. If you have not tried Element yet, now is the time. If you like lemonade, you're really interested in hydrating, you sweat a lot with whatever you're doing, please try this flavor. I cannot get enough. I've been doing a ton of road cycling lately with my friend Jane. We are trying to defend our first place title at Lodija this year, and it's been toasty. So I've been taking an Element with me on my bike, and then also I'll have like half a bottle mixed up for when I get home that's like nice and cold, ready to rehydrate. Element has helped me and everyone in my family stay hydrated without the extra sugar and other ingredients found in popular electrolyte drinks and sports drinks. I actually just want the sodium, potassium, and magnesium. Ingesting extra salt's actually super helpful for people who are on low carb diets, keto diets, pretty serious athletes, especially people who work out in really warm environments or sweat a lot or have high concentrate of sodium in their sweat, which is what I have. So if you want to try on Element and try the lemonade salt, the brand new flavor for this summer, I have a link down below in the doobly-doo. It's drinkelement.com/frugalfitmom. They're gonna give you a free sample pack with any order. Get the lemonade salt. And they also have some cool merch, like this hat that I'm wearing. I love it. I use it all the time. And they have these brand new Yeti tumblers. They are awesome. I've been using those all the time as I stay hydrated for summer of 2025. It's the first link down in the blue below. Thanks to Element for sponsoring. Lemonade salt going in. I also have a bunch of crackers. So I have some wheat thins right here. And then these, oh, these are freaking bomb. And I have a bunch of sliced cheese, so we can do like cheese and crackers. If you can find these orange cranberry cookies from Sam's Club, can recommend. And then the pub pretzels from Aldi. What in the what is going on with these? These are awesome. If I'd known these were so good, I would have taken an entire extra suitcase and filled it with these. Also need to bring all of my cutlery for the hotel rooms because they won't have that kind of thing. Couple of other goodies. I did pick up some Oreos on sale. I got the mint thins and the lemon thins, and then also the peanut butter. These are the best flavors. Also have some homemade peanut butter oatmeal balls I made with some white chocolate chips in here. These are so good. They kind of taste like Reese's cups, except with white chocolate instead of milk chocolate. They're amazing. And then maybe I can tuck the muffins kind of on top. So I think it's time to get out the cooler and pack the refrigerated goods. Here are the Korean beef bowls. Oh, they fit side to side. Look at that. Here's the pasta. I don't eat pasta like ever. So I only have 4 of this one. And then I have a little extra space here for a few other things, like pre-cooked bacon, some sliced cheese, apple slices, and a whole bunch of sandwiches that I don't think they will all fit. Maybe they will. Let's, is that, nope. Yes, okay. So I had to leave one baggie of apples out, but I'll just have them eat that first. I also have some bananas that I want to bring. So maybe I get this guy also. A couple of protein shakes and drinks for the drive. Those protein shakes are mostly mine. And we are about there. Time to load the car. I'm trying to tuck the muffins under, oh yeah, under that seat right there. That was awesome. No, that's a no-go on this one. The muffins are just kind of tucked right here, and I have them set up like this so the boys can reach back and access as we're driving. I also wanted to mention I threw in Some strawberries, don't those look amazing? I have two containers of those. And then this one are my peanut butter and jam sandwiches, not meat sandwiches. I'm having a jaw issue. My jaw joint is out of place. So I just had an MRI and now they're like, you might have to have surgery. So my jaw is kind of locked closed. So I need like really soft stuff that I can break into small pieces and bite. So that's for me, and the strawberries are for me. I might be able to gum those. We'll see. Anyway, there's our food. Smells great, doesn't it?
Right.
Movie for tonight? Tell me how it is.
Oh, I already know how it is. I'm not joking. I had some at the house.
Oh, okay. How is it?
Fan-flipping-tastic. It's really hot.
Did you try it?
Yes.
So good.
I tell you, but I'm too busy eating it.
What is this? What is this? Why is it snowing, Reno? What is happening right now? It's freaking May. So I have biking clothes on. Take me with you. I want to go for a run. Yeah. Tyler ended up doing fantastic at the Westerns competition. He ended up getting first place in floor, second place in high bar. And I gotta tell you, high bar is like the one that scares him the most. All the really, really fast spinning around. He did excellent. He got third in rings and ended up with a fourth place finish in the all around, which was boys from all over the Western United States, starting in basically St. Louis and every state that goes west of that. So it was a huge amount of states that were there being represented. It was so much fun to be there, and taking all of the food with us was the best ever. But I gotta tell you, we ran out of food on the last day that we were there. But what I didn't realize is that I had not used this Chipotle gift card that I'd had in my wallet, like it was just sitting there. It was only a $25 gift card. We never go to Chipotle, but we did. And did you know that the chicken burritos and the chicken bowls are only like $8.50 or $8.75? So we were able to get 3, kind of split them between all of us. At this point, Tyler was already at the gymnastic meet, so it was only the 4 of us left. So we split the 3 between all of us, used the whole gift card. I think I paid an extra couple of dollars. And I had a Starbucks gift card hanging out in my car. Anytime I get a gift card for something, a thank you or whatever, I put it in my car because inevitably, when you want to use it, it's never in your car, it's at your house. So I try to always keep them in my car so they're available. So if you have extra gift cards sitting around, don't live below your potential, my friends. Get those gift cards. Go out, go use them up. So I hope you enjoyed coming along with us for our long weekend of travel to support one of my kids in their sporting event and trying to save as much money as possible. If you want to check out that deal from Element, it's the first link down below. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. And welcome to the end. I forgot to mention that my son's birthday is coming up, and for his birthday, I purchased concert tickets for him. Conveniently, the concert was the day we were leaving to go to the gymnastic meet, and it was on the way. So, well, kind of, it was in Salt Lake City. But to make it a little more fun and a little more interesting, I did not tell the boys that I had purchased concert tickets or that we were going. I just said we were going part of the way the first day, and then the rest of the way the following day. Yes. It was a white lie.
That's a white lie.
White lie.
So we go downtown, and I told the boys that we were gonna go get dessert nachos because they have a nacho daddy, and they have these apple pie nachos that are kind of fantastic. And so they get out of the car, we start walking to the venue, but they think we're going to go get dessert.
So I lied.
Maybe you lied.
We're not going to get dessert. We're going to a concert.
Wait, what?
What?
We're going to go see Knox right now.
What?
He's going to take the stage in like 30 minutes.
Well,
Happy birthday, Tyler.
what is
I was not ready for that.
I got tickets to Knox, and it's right now. And it's your birthday present. What do you think of that?
Thank you.
You guys excited?
I was expecting dessert.
I love tagging along for
I'm not doing dessert.
If you haven't listened to Knox, it's a recent favorite. I think he auditioned for America's Got Talent or American Idol or both, but my 2 younger sons in particular really enjoy his music. So I surprised them all with tickets to Knox, and we all went, and it was flipping awesome. If you know what music your kids like and you have the ability to surprise them with a birthday gift or something like this, it's really fun to go and make memories with your kids and experience live music. It's one of my favorite things. He was great in concert, like so good. I hope you are making memories with your loved ones as well, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.